Plant alkaloids have long been recognized for their stimulating, protective, and metabolic effects, but aging research is now revealing a far deeper story, one in which naturally occurring alkaloids such as caffeine from coffee and tea, theobromine from cocoa, capsaicin from chili peppers, berberine from plants like barberry, and even lesser-known compounds like piperine from black pepper interact with molecular pathways linked to longevity. These compounds aren't just energizers or flavor enhancers. They function as subtle regulators of stress responses, cellular repair systems, inflammation, and metabolic stability. The scientific picture that emerges is surprisingly positive. Plant alkaloids help activate many of the same biological mechanisms associated with increased lifespan in laboratory models, and their effects collectively support healthier aging. Caffeine is one of the most studied alkaloids and offers a particularly clear example of how these compounds influence aging. Beyond stimulating alertness, caffeine enhances autophagy, the cellular cleanup process that removes damaged proteins and organelles. Autophagy naturally declines with age, and its impairment accelerates oxidative damage and inflammatory signaling. By gently stimulating this repair cycle, caffeine supports mitochondrial quality control and metabolic efficiency. It also acts as an adenosine receptor antagonist, which contributes to improved vascular tone, better circulation, and reduced chronic inflammation. Human studies consistently link moderate coffee consumption with lower all-cause mortality, better cognitive longevity, and reduced cardiovascular risk, suggesting that caffeine's molecular actions may indeed translate into meaningful real-world effects. Theobromine, abundant in cocoa, works in a more subtle and sustained way. Unlike caffeine's rapid stimulation, theobromine offers a smoother enhancement of blood flow and a gentle relaxation of vascular tissue. Its vasodilatory effects help improve circulation to the skin, brain, and peripheral tissues, supporting the nutrient delivery that aging cells often struggle to maintain. Theobromine also appears to have antioxidant and anti-inflammatory actions that protect DNA and cellular structures from chronic wear. Combined with cocoa's rich polyphenol content, theobromine contributes to a biological environment that favors resilience, reduced oxidative stress, and healthier cardiovascular aging patterns. Capsaicin, the fiery compound in chili peppers, adds a completely different but equally compelling dimension. It activates TRPV1 receptors, which play roles in metabolic rate, fat oxidation, and thermogenesis. This stimulation increases energy expenditure and helps regulate blood sugar, both of which are linked to slower biological aging. Capsaicin also demonstrates potent anti-inflammatory and antioxidant actions, reducing markers associated with chronic metabolic stress. Interestingly, stimulating TRPV1 in moderate, intermittent ways appears to reinforce cellular stress tolerance, a concept similar to hormesis, the idea that small, controlled stressors strengthen long-term resilience. In this way, capsaicin supports metabolic flexibility, mitochondrial vitality, and improved vascular function, all of which align with youthful biological signatures. Berberine, though more bitter and less culinary, is one of the most impressive alkaloids in terms of longevity research. It activates AMPK, a metabolic master switch that enhances insulin sensitivity, reduces inflammation, promotes lipid balance, and improves mitochondrial performance. AMPK activation is strongly associated with longevity pathways in multiple species. Berberine's ability to influence gut microbiota composition also adds to its positive impact, indirectly supporting epigenetic stability and reducing inflammatory aging. While not a daily dietary item in most cuisines, berberine-rich plants have long been used in traditional medicine, and modern research continues to validate their systemic benefits. Even piperine, the compound responsible for the heat in black pepper, plays a valuable role in anti-aging pathways. It enhances the bioavailability of other beneficial compounds, particularly curcumin and various polyphenol, ensuring that more of these molecules reach tissues where they can exert positive effects. Piperine itself exhibits antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties, protecting cells from oxidative stress that would otherwise accelerate tissue decline. Its ability to modulate digestive enzymes and support metabolic health adds another layer of systemic benefit. The common thread running through all these alkaloids is their ability to activate mild stress response pathways that strengthen the body's capacity to recover and adapt, a hallmark of slower biological aging. They influence autophagy, mitochondrial function, metabolic flexibility, inflammation control, and neural health. Many of them also show consistent correlations with reduced risk of major age-related diseases in population studies, including cardiovascular disease, cognitive decline, and metabolic disorders. What makes plant alkaloids especially promising is their accessibility and long history of safe, culturally varied consumption. Coffee, tea, cocoa, spices, and botanical extracts are not fringe interventions. They are everyday elements in diets worldwide. Their benefits accumulate gradually, aligning with long-term dietary patterns rather than requiring extreme protocols or pharmaceutical precision. By integrating these compounds through natural foods, dark chocolate, chili peppers, coffee, tea, turmeric with black pepper, and traditional herbal preparations, people support biological pathways that keep cells more adaptable, energetic, and resilient. Plant alkaloids are not magic youth elixirs, but their collective impact on cellular repair, metabolic harmony, vascular health, and stress resistance strongly suggests that they help slow the molecular drift that defines biological aging. The overall story is deeply positive. These natural compounds offer a realistic, enjoyable, and well-supported path toward better long-term vitality, making them some of the most compelling dietary allies for aging gracefully and energetically.